I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. There are so many game options nowadays. Nothing catches my interest anymore. I don't know how I'm gonna get through this gaming drought. My inspiration to play games is at an all-time low. What do I do? What should I play?
Make a game the way that they wanted to make it, and it's totally unique and nothing feels like it. Every part of that game was so well made.
That sounds good. Why not take the advice of a random stranger online? So Inscryption. I've heard of this game once before. I've literally never heard of it except for one clip from a podcast I like. So I know nothing of this game. I know it's a card game. So I'm expecting a chill and relaxing time, sort of like Hearthstone. Maybe some strategy, maybe some panic, because I'm going to lose a lot, probably. But I'm excited. So immediately, the first puzzle shows up, right at the main menu. You know, already I'm getting a puzzle. I thought this was a goddamn card game, but here we freaking are. And now, if you don't know me, I am what you call an idiot. This puzzle just confused the heck out of me. I tried clicking on the new game button, you know, as one does in a new game, and it didn't work. So what do? I try pressing it again, because you would think that the second time it would work. No. Finally, after an embarrassing long time, I managed to start the stupid game. And in the matter of seconds, I already pissed my pants. Look at that guy. Why are there two eyes creepily staring at me? Why is it so dark? I thought this was going to be relaxing. I thought this was going to be a goddamn card game. What is going on? Immediately, we get thrown into the game, and I get taught how to play, basically the tutorial phase. Basically, to dumb it down to my level, each card has a cost to play that is symboled with blood. The ones that don't have any blood are free-to-play cards. To be able to play the blood cost cards, you need to make a sacrifice with one of your own cards that was already placed on the board. So you can then play any card that costs 1. The more sacrifices you make, the higher cost cards you play. It's relatively simple. At the end of each turn, the cards with attacking power labeled on the left side of the card will attack whatever in front of them. If there is no opposing cards, you will hit the bastard's face and put a tooth on the scale. Once you acquire enough teeth to tip over the scale, you win the match. At the start of each turn, you can either draw a squirrel, which is a 0 cost card, or a fancy card that costs blood to play. So, as the idiot I am, I pick up the fancy card because I just like fancy things. The card that I picked up ended up having to cost 2 blood to play, just like all the other cards in my hand. And I only have 1 sacrifice on the board, so I can't play any of my goddamn cards. But I should be able to at least kill that coyote. Luckily, Mr. Creepy Eyes is nice and basically lets me win this match unharmed. Now that we finished the tutorial match, the real game begins. The basis of this game is simple. You play on this super cool map of sorts, and you follow the path. The cards mean you pick up the cards, the bag means you get supplies like an extra card, and the skull means a battle. There are some other things you can do, but I'm too lazy to explain them all. My first choice. What shall I pick? The deadly snake that kills anyone he touches with poison. Or the cute cat that can't kill shit, but can get murdered as many times as he wants. And I chose the unlimited kill cat, just like the psychopath would. I hope I'm making my ancestors proud. Finally, my first real battle. Let the music begin. Blood will shed, tears will roar, sweat will be made, and I immediately waste all my extra swirls. And place a 0 attacking cat on the only lane that is able to hit the face. Oh, and I can't sacrifice this stupid cat, because guess what? When I do, he just respawns. Great start. Literal great start. Finally, I managed to break down his walls and get my first victory. Luckily, they're starting me on easy mode. What the hell is that thing? Creepy dude is cheating. He's bloody cheating. So basically that totem will make any canine creature that he places an airborne attacker, meaning that they can hit my face even if I have an enemy in the way. But that only affects his cards, so he is bloody cheating, I tell you. Now you may be wondering how I got the infinite sacrifice on my silly stove. Well, earlier I found these 2 stones. I put my innocent cat and placed him on the bottom stone. Then I placed my stoat on the top stone, as one does. Then I took my innocent little knife and stabbed it through the cat's heart to give my stoat the cat's power. Don't we love a good sacrifice? Wait, my stoat can talk? How is that even possible? Having an unlimited kill stoat is actually pretty nice. It's basically a free blood that I can strategize around. And with that, I defeated the cheating bastard. Easy money, baby. Another battle. Another massacre. There's a way out? What? Why would I want to leave? I get to enjoy sacrifices, murders, blood. I got everything I want. So I immediately get struck with 4 damage. And when you only have 5 overall health, that's a hard blow. I somehow have to kill that bear, but luckily that bird can't fly over the tree because it has a flying defense ability. It took me forever to figure that out, FYI. This is going to be a rough one. I managed to pull a swift murder on the bear, but here comes another grizzly and another damn bird. This game might be harder than I thought. And now, I let my inexperience show for the 14th time. My bloodthirst got the hold of me, and I sacrificed my poison 1/6 card for a non-poison 1/2 card that does the same amount of damage without poison, and I placed it on a space that doesn't block the grizzly from killing me. A crushing defeat. I can stand up from the table? What? It looks like I am in some sort of cabin. We got a cuckoo clock? A safe with a super creepy hand that I originally missed and I only just realized while editing? A door that seems to be having a disco party in the back? Some sort of drawer, some candles. In other words, there's a bunch of puzzles. And as we saw earlier, I am fantastic at puzzles. So it seems the candle that I just brought back represents my lives. So if I die once more, it's over. Finally, I seem to be making it to a nice relaxing fire to take my minds off the dangerous game that's been going on. Nope, actually these guys are trying to kill my card. God damn it. But hey, at least I got to upgrade his attack. Now, it is time for my first boss fight. Let the music begin. The Prospector. So basically for this boss, I just need to kill that mule, because he will give me 5 cards into my hand. Seems easy enough. But at the time I didn't know this, so I ignored the mule because it did no damage, so what's the point? And instead place my card in the line of fire, so next turn he will immediately take 2 damage. And by the way, I don't think I mentioned, if an enemy kills my unkillable card, he does fully die, so I'm just an idiot. Shit, boss fights have 2 lives. No, he killed my cards, or more replaced them with gold. And I don't have enough space to sacrifice for my wolf, and I can't sacrifice the gold nuggets because it's a damn rock, not alive. But finally, after not killing the mule and barely strategizing, I managed to beat him. So far, pretty easy. And I get my lives back, let's go! And a free rare card. I'm already seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. But little did I know that the Wetlands is the hardest section in this game, in my opinion. And immediately I lost a damn life. Great start. After my humiliating defeat, I quickly kept racking in cards, defeating enemies and upgrading. And then I came across this random fight. Through my time of playing this game so far, I have had a relatively easy time, but this match introduced a new problem: the dolphin effect. It started off as every other match. In other words, I mean, I started with a crappy hand. I quickly placed down my sparrow in a spot that couldn't be reached, but will still be able to chip damage due to his flight effect. And there it is. Did you see it? The 2 cards on the right flipped over on my turn, which means I cannot attack them, but I can still attack his face. But those cards are impossible to kill. All I can do is block. Luckily on this fight, those 2 are less scary cards. But imagine something like a 4-1 shark that you can't kill. God, I can't imagine. So when in doubt, I grab the pliers and rip out my tooth like a savage. I ain't losing this bloody game. And then boom, I make a mistake yet again. As you can see, I placed a rabbit pelt in front of a dolphin, meaning I can't attack the damn thing. But I also cannot sacrifice the card because it's a rabbit pelt, not an alive rabbit. And that dolphin also has the flight ability, meaning he will just jump over my card and attack my face. So I can't do anything about it. I can't hurt him, he can't hurt me. I blundered hard. With a couple of more turns, there are now 3 dolphins on the board, meaning there are 3 cards I just cannot kill. And one of them is impossible to kill because of my error. The only way to counter this is hit the face with more damage than they are hitting me. Luckily, as I said earlier, these cards are pretty weak. They only do 1 to 2 damage. And finally, after a few more turns of going back and forth, I managed to get the win. But now, it's time for the second boss, the Angler. So, in other words, his specialty is dolphins. Glad I just explained how scary they could be in the right situations. Also, not to mention, he has an ability to hook one of your cards and bring it to his side. Sadly, there is an easy solution to this, but at the time, I didn't know, and I lost my most valuable card, basically immediately. So I couldn't even make it to his second life before he overswarmed me and took my last life. So in my dying breath, we make a new card. I get to choose the cost, the health, and attack, the effect, the name, and finally my picture is taken. And you know, legend says that a picture takes a part of your soul. And here we are again, right from the start. But this time, Mr. I-Man was nice enough to explain bones. So some cards cost bones instead of blood. And after any friendly card dies, their bones are added into a pile on the left side of my table. And if I have 2 bones, I can go ahead and play my 2 bone cost card. Relatively simple, but also quite handy. I quickly ended that match as an expert does. But Mr. Silly Eyes forgot my damn figure and is making me go get it. Damn brat. So I quickly grabbed the figure like a shinobi, thrusting through the air, taking out his target. And then I went to go sit back down like a normal person. But I learned after retaking my seat that Mr. Eyes over there is a nice person after all. Because he doesn't mind when I get up and stretch my legs, and he says I can do whatever I want. So in other words, it's time to figure out puzzles. More like guess the puzzles. I tried to open the disco door, but it's locked. It seems I need a key of some kind to open the dresser. I can smother the candle fire, but I'm guessing I have to somehow light the middle candle to get the smoke into the upside down glass. There's a weird squirrel holding a knife. If I was in this situation, I'd probably just break that freaking machine like a sane person. There's a safe that needs a combination, a painting that shows the game board. I'm not seeing any progress here, so I'll just continue with the game. A passcode. And that's probably for the safe. 273. Holy crap. It's been right there the whole time. I was so excited to get this freaking safe open that I destroyed that match. Destroyed it so hard. Like an elephant stepping on a child. 2, 7, 3, and the safe opens. Ooh, a card. And it talks. A new friend joins my crew. Oh shit, and a key. I know exactly where that freaking goes. Now, I won't lie. I have no clue how these puzzles work. I sort of just pushed things around until it gave me a 5 out of 5 after ringing the bell. The first one was super easy, everything just had to be in the middle, but the second one was much harder, then the third, then the fourth. But I got it all done, in probably a half an hour of guessing. Really not that bad. When I completed the 4 puzzles, they each gave me a reward. 2 of them gave me some cards, the 4th one gave me a squirrel head thing, I have no idea what it's used for, and the 3rd puzzle gave me a caged wolf. I'm not sure why, but I feel that it is important since Mr. I-Man said something about it when I picked it up. Oh, and look, there's a caged looking wolf on the shelf. That can't be a coincidence. So after looking around a bit farther, it seems like I can't continue with any more of the puzzles or I'm just a complete idiot. So I decided to continue with the game. Hey, there's my death card. A 3rd talking card? It's probably a prize from one of the puzzles, but I have no clue how to continue with that. What the hell is that? It looks like someone shat in a bottle, then proceeded to throw up and stuff their pet goblin inside. Mr. I-Man says I can't do anything with that, but I'm gonna take it anyways. It's kinda cute. God, this match is going to end me. Again. They have 3 attack on the board, 2 of which are dolphins, and I only have 1 health. Okay, that will fix 1 health. Let's try the slime guy. Seriously, he is useless? The Mr. Eyes wasn't kidding? Ugh. Avoid it? No, that means go play with it. Yeah, I lost and died again. The Wetlands are no joke, man. I quickly made a new card, named him me, and took a quick selfie and got back to the game. That's interesting. So for my starter deck, I lost my past death cards. Keep these 4 cards. And what is going on with my Stowe? He is looking a bit like a rectangle. He's alive! The caged wolf again? Set him free? Maybe I need to do that in a battle. And finally, after many battles of being unlucky, I finally had a chance to kill the caged wolf. You see, I had a theory that I had to kill the caged wolf in battle, just like a sacrifice, just like I wanted to because I love to kill things. So I placed my caged wolf directly in the line of fire. Let's hope I'm right. I think I was right? It made a funny noise, and I got an achievement. I still think I might lose, though. Oh, never mind. He gave up to my immense power. Obviously, I was too into playing the board game because I never looked around to see what releasing the wolf did because I ran directly to the trapper boss fight. And within seconds, like the idiot I am, I died. Made a card named Ooga Booga, and a picture was taken. What the hell was that? Seeing the wolf not in his cage reminded me that I completed the quest to free him, and I should check it out. And look, the wolf on the shelf is free, so I picked up the wolf statue, and like the genius I am, I knew right where it went. Nice! We now have a knife. Now I can stab Iceman, and anybody I bloody want! So I went into my next match, thinking positively, thinking I'm finally getting things done, and pushed Mr. Iceman to the edge, and he decided to concede. But I wanted to see what the knife does. I didn't want to just let him go easy. So I grabbed the knife and I stabbed out my own eyeball and placed it on the scale for an unnecessary victory. Maybe I should have saved that for a better time. I didn't know what it did. Oh, fun. Let's pick the fancy eyeball. What in the hell? Oh, look, I can see markings on the clock now. Oh, the final talking card. We found him. And a camera film. Now, back in one of the times I died, I had a chance to grab the camera, but it had no film in it. But this time I do. Now I just gotta get my hands on the camera. Now, as the genius I am, I had a feeling that means I have to complete all the bosses, because I have completed every puzzle other than the painting, and I had a feeling the painting is just extra cards. And finally, after a large puzzle break, I made it back to the angler. This time, you're going down, boy. I immediately throw down my greater smoke that I got from the candle puzzle and my 1-1 wolf cub that will upgrade at the end of my turn into a 3-2. The dolphins are already coming into the battle, but I feel I can handle them. I have a lot of practice. The boss put his targets onto my future 3-2 wolf. I do not want to lose that. And did you see that? The target switched to my squirrel when I placed it down, and I managed to take down his first life. Okay, it seems he put out some fish bait blocking our path, but I decided to ignore the bait bucket because why kill something that gives me no threat? I am so close to winning, I can bloody taste it. Oh no. Remember earlier when I said, imagine having a 4-2 shark with the dolphin effect? And now there's 3 of them. This is a problem. I lost again, but I won't give up. Luffy is made, but I died again. Was made in anger, and again. Aaron was made, and again. And me was born. But this time, I feel I can do it, because me is actually a pretty strong card. So me can attack 2 times, once to the left and once to the right. He does not attack to the card in front of him. So he already does 4 attack to the face if there is no cards for him to hit. But if I upgrade his attack, he can do 5 damage on turn 1. Or 6. Yeah, 6. I'm good at math. Because he only costs 1 blood. This card is definitely going to be my trump card. And I was immediately gifted my trump card. I like where this is going. The blood in my veins are rushing. I can't wait to destroy this bastard. I then was able to pick up Aaron, which is another strong card that I made. This is going to be a bloodbath. I then reached the trapper fight. I have beaten this guy multiple times, so I knew this fight was super easy, and I immediately took both of his lives. I picked up the Mantis God rare card that can attack in 3 directions. Left, right, and straight. But imagine if I was to merge this with Aaron. So Aaron can give 12 damage in a single turn. Left, straight, right. That would be insane. And before I knew it, I was at the angler boss fight again. I have 2 strong cards ready to go. All I have to do is get lucky and draw them. And I immediately draw me on the first turn. And in a matter of seconds, the angler lost his first life. This has been going so smoothly. I have the confidence to rule a goddamn kingdom. Now, if you remember, because it was literally only like a minute ago, the boss puts a bait that when killed summons the scary shark. But my card doesn't attack straight, so I immediately did 6 more damage to the face and then finally defeated the annoying angler boss. Welcome to the Winterlands. I continue pushing onwards, destroying any match that comes my way. Other than one, I did lose 1 life. We won't talk about that though. And not after long, I reached maybe the final boss, the Trapper. I yet again started with me in my hand. This is going to be easy. I went ahead and placed my card in the only spot that won't hurt me, and I proceeded to kill the 2 cards. It seems after every death, it places a trap on the board. I mean, he is named the freaking Trapper after all. I quickly placed my Scared Wolf that has the stinky effect that lowers the opposing enemy's attack by 1. Oh no! It seems the trap kills the opposing card when killed. That makes sense, it's a freaking trap. But that does mean Me is invincible though, since he doesn't attack what's in front of him. Not after long, Me managed to take the Trapper's first life. It seems the Trapper likes to trade pelt for better cards, and I have 3 in my hand. Doesn't that make things easy for me? So I decided to take the Bloodhound, the Coyote, and the Pronghorn because that's where my Me is placed. And on the first turn, I managed to defeat the Trapper. Me is just too freaking strong. This looks like a finale if I have ever seen one. Knowing that I had just picked up Mantis God, I figured I would upgrade one of my cards and finally gave Aaron the 12 damage a turn ability. I do not see how I could lose. I slowly walked toward the cabin and I was given a trial. So for this, I draw 3 cards, and after I have chosen one of the 3 choices, I must match with what it says. So I would need a rare card, an airborne card, or a pelt. Knowing I have no airborne or pelts in my deck, I chose the rare card, and hey, look at that, I got freaking lucky. So you can start the game with a black goat on the board, or draw twice at the beginning of the turn, or choose any card in my deck. These are all OP, but I'll choose the draw 2 cards. Another trial, easy money, and I'll take the choose any card from my deck. Here we go, the final boss battle. I will not lose. Holy crap. He's beautiful. Ah, shiitake mushrooms. He has 3 lives this time. Okay, you wanna play? Let's play, little boy. I sadly didn't start with me this time, but we should be able to play something. I quickly sacrificed all 3 cards to place my Great White. Ha! Who is the Dolphins now, you bastard? I grabbed a squirrel, but since I can draw 2 cards, now I chose to grab a rare, and I can actually choose the one I want. That's stupidly OP. You know what I'm grabbing. Me. Is placed down and quickly did a ton of damage, and I took the bastard's first life. No! Little Stu is trying to kill me. That bastard is using me against me. He is going to pay. And there goes a second life. My deck is just way too strong. What the hell? I'm fighting the moon? What is this, Despicable Me?
We will steal the moon!
And 40 health. What the hell? That shouldn't be a problem, no. I quickly and effortlessly whittled down the moon, and in the end, I won.
Oh my, I think I just beat him. Oh.
What the hell? Let's tune in to Live in the Moment Little Stu to hear his reaction to these videos. Is that me? That's kind of funny.
Hey there, card gamers. I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is another pack opening video. Today, I am opening Catch Monsters packs and digging into shiny twins.
No, stop. I was hoping I was double speed. I don't know what the guy's channel is. Or is he dead? There's a chance he's dead.
I'm the Lucky Carter, and this is a vintage pack opening.
Oh, his name's the Carter.
Today I'm opening a few super rare old packs I snagged at a garage sale. I've got 4 packs of Inscryption. You would not believe the deal I got on these. This pack has been opened.
You did get it at a garage sale, so.
Hope no one snuck a rare out of it. There's a set of coordinates on this card.
Please tell me. I'm gonna write it down.
Like they were drawn on with a pen.
Tell me.
49 degrees north, 123 degrees west. I think
49 degrees north,
I'd have to check,
123
but I think
degrees
that's
west.
pretty nearby.
All right, you guys. I'm out here living my best life. Got my trusty headlamp and shovel.
What time period are we in, bro? Are we gonna find the cabin?
All right. This is it.
Really, that looks like nothing. Oh? Dong. Oh.
I give a 75% chance it's a rock.
No, that did not sound like a rock. A rock sounds like ding. That sounded like a trap door or a chest.
Is that? Oh my god, you guys, I can't believe it. There's actually something here.
Isn't that weird though? Don't you think that's weird? It's a floppy disk.
What?
Oh my god, that wallpaper.
Okay. Time to figure out what's on this thing.
It's probably the game. Oh my god, that's an old PC, bro. Hey, that's what we're playing. That's literally what we're playing. Bro, how did he know? I'm just saying. Bull crap. It took me a second to figure that out. Is that it?
Okay, what the F was that? I need to see more. You can't just leave it there. That looks delicious. I quickly grabbed the camera and shoved the film inside and... What the hell just happened? Well, you remember how in the very beginning I couldn't click on the new game option? Well, now I just unlocked it. Looks like we're having a part 2, which is already out, so be sure to go watch it. If you don't, I will kiss your dad. Don't mess with me. Thanks for watching.